Hey everyone, welcome back to Matter of the Day. Today we are heading down to Abia State, a place that's been buzzing recently with news of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's visit. The president was in town to commission some completed infrastructure projects, beautiful new roads, upgraded public spaces, and even the remodeled Michael Opera Auditorium in Umuahia. But here is the interesting part. While the president did the commissioning, the real work, the design, the funding, and the delivery was actually done by Governor Alex Oti, the executive governor of Abia State. Let's break down what this means and why it matters. Abia State, right in the heart of Nigerian Southeast, has always been known for its entrepreneurial spirit, especially the commercial city of Aba. Let's be honest, for years the infrastructure here was a sore point, bad road, flooding, neglected public facilities. When Governor Alex Oti came into office, he promised to change that narrative. And fast forward to now, we are seeing some of those promises take shape. In fact, we have seen a lot more. So when the President Tinubu arrived for the commissioning ceremony, it wasn't just politics as usual. It was a recognition of progress already being made by the state governments. First, the roads. There are quite a few of them. We've got Port Harcourt Road in Aba, a very, very huge and very long road. One of the biggest and the most symbolic for years. That road was a nightmare for the residents and traders. Potholes were everywhere, mud, constant traffic jams. My God. But now it's been completely rebuilt by the Abia State government, turning a once flooded route into a smooth modern commercial corridor. You can imagine. Then there is Ohanku Road, Ndoki Road, Ajiwe Street, Umuatako Road, Gabriel Wosu Road, Chief Nkoro Street, and we are all reconstructed under the administration of Governor Alex Oti. These aren't just inner roads, they connect key business districts in the state. And they also connect residential areas, making it easier for people and goods to move around. Here is another highlight in this whole infrastructural development. The Dr. Michael Opera Auditorium in Umuahia. That building has been a central venue for decades, used for public gatherings, state events, cultural programs. The new facelift gives it a modern, polished look, a sign that government, office, and civic space in Abia are getting the attention they deserve. All these projects were fully conceived, funded, and executed by the Abia State government led by Dr. Alex Oti, and not the federal government. President Tinubu's role here was more ceremonial. Let's put this in perspective. He came to officially commission them, and in doing so, he recognized the progress being made at the state level. That said, there was one federal angle to the visit. During his time in Abia, President Tinubu announced his approval for the reconstruction of Umuahia Ikote-Ekpene Road, which is a federal road that links Abia to Akwa Ibom. So while most of the commission projects belong to the Abia State government, the federal government's involvement shows a spirit of collaboration, which is very important. It's a reminder that when states and federal leaders work together, politics aside, development can actually move faster. For every resident in Abia State, what matters most is the result. The new roads mean less time, less traffic, fewer car repairs, easier access to the market, schools, and hospitals. For traders in Aba, better roads mean better business and more money in their pockets. Goods can move more freely, customers can reach them easily, and transportation costs will definitely drop. Even small details like proper drainage and street lighting, which aids the security situation of the state, are changing. These are changing the feel of the city. And for Umuahia residents, the republished auditorium gives the capital city a sense of pride, a place of worthy of hosting important events and visitors. So yes, President Tinubu's commissioning visit drew national attention. That's a good thing. It drew national attention to Abia State. But it's also important to give credit where it is due. These projects are Abia State projects, legacy projects of Dr. Alex Oti and his administration, and delivered with state resources. President Tinubu's presence simply puts a national spotlight and stamp on the success story. If anything, this moment shows how effective leadership at the state level can make a real difference. No waiting for Abuja, just getting things done. And as more Nigerians see visible progress like this, it raises one big question. If Abia can pull this off, why not other states too? Why not other states in the southeast? Enugu is doing quite well, very, very well, I would say. I don't know about Ebonyi State. I don't know much about Imo State. Anambra could be said to be doing a bit okay, but they can do a lot more. So, with this kind of projects in the southeast and indeed around Nigeria, we could say that it's possible for development in Nigeria to happen within a short time. I want to thank you all for sticking around with me and watching. Please, I want to implore you to like and share and subscribe if you haven't done so that I can keep bringing you grounded stories of real progress across Nigeria. Bye-bye.